Okay, so Piss in the Wind by Joji just came out February 6th, 2026. And I think it's pretty decent, pretty alright, you know. I'm going to get into some flaws and some critiques as I go along, but I just want to say that overall I enjoy the project. Though I do feel like some songs came off demo-like. Not in production, like production quality is pretty fucking insanely good on this entire project all the way through. And the vocals from Joji are astounding. Like, he has a brilliant voice, like it's really beautiful. But just in terms of, like, you know, sometimes it's just like a chorus and a verse, and that's like the entire song, you know. And that kind of like rubbed me the wrong way as I was going through. I'm just like, I wish some songs were like verse chorus, bridge chorus, you know. I wish he followed through on some of that song structure shit. But he pulls it out like a couple times to show he can do it. But yeah, a lot of it leaves it to be desired. In other news, Joji used to be a YouTuber. He used to go by Filthy Frank until he started taking music seriously in 2016, and now he's like one of the most streamed Spotify artists of all time. I'm sure he's doing similar on Apple Music. I don't see the stats for that. So that's fucking insane and cool. And yeah, I'm gonna talk more about the tracks on this project now. Pixelated Kisses is how the album starts off with, and it starts off very heavy with distorted synths and very loud bass, and yeah, it's just like a very loud start to the album, which isn't a reflective of the whole project. I feel like there's like maybe one or two more moments that sound like this on the whole album, which is 21 tracks long, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, Joji's soft voice like just like floats on top of this heavy song, and I really dug it. I thought it was really interesting and cool. Cigarette is next, and it's pretty minimal. There is a good beat, but it is just like it's 4 choruses, 2 to start, and then a rap verse in the middle, and then 2 more choruses. It's kind of like a sandwich, you know, of a song. And it's all right. It's pretty cool. I do wish there was another verse though, because I did like it a lot, and I wish it was longer. Last of a Dying Breed is the 3rd track, and I loved the production on it. I thought it was pretty cool, but I felt like it barely felt like a fully fleshed out song, unfortunately. So that like lowers its ranking for me on the track list. Love You Less is quite possibly my favorite of the entire album. It's definitely my favorite of the singles that were released. I do think it references Loveless by My Bloody Valentine. Just in the title alone, it's very shoegazy has a very shoegaze feeling to it. And it's 3 minutes long, which is the first one that feels like a full song to me on this track list. Very good song, phenomenal. I love it. I'll go back to it a lot this year for sure. If It Only Gets Better is the 5th track, and love the acoustic guitar and production and his voice. I feel like 1 minute long is criminal, though. It could have been longer. Love Me Better is a song I liked, but I felt like it was nothing to really write home about. Piece of You with Giveon. I hope I'm saying that name right. It's very R&B influenced. Giveon really steals the show on this one. I enjoyed it for the most part, but don't know how often I'll return to it, because R&B is not something I'm really into all that much. Hotel California, Eagles reference, maybe. Really like this one, very chill. I liked the guitars on it. The guitar work was pretty awesome, and his lyrics were nice, catchy. Thought it was pretty decent. Tarmac has the same song structure as Cigarette, where it's 2 choruses, a rap verse, and then 2 choruses. Got the sandwich type beat going on. I liked it enough though, just wish there was a little more. Good beat to it. Forehead to the Ground had an interesting beat as well, but it's definitely a skip for me. Past Won't Leave My Bed is a piano ballad with fuzzy guitars at the chorus. It's very minimal. It's a breakup song about trying to move on from somebody, and I liked it a lot. I thought it was a great song. It's up there near the top of the track, like the best tracks on this album for me. Fade to Black featuring 4 Bats. Barely any Joji. He does do some like humming and like fucking moaning and shit, which is cool, but yeah, there's no Joji on the song in my, like, you know, barely any Joji, so it was okay. Can't See Shit in the Club, definitely not my favorite. Probably one of the weakest songs on this album. Sojourn, if that's how you say it, means a temporary stay, visit, or a brief residence in a place away from one's home. This one is one that reminded me of Pixelated Kisses very much. It has Pixelated Kisses vibes heavy, and I liked it a lot. I thought it was good. I think I will return to this one quite a bit. Don't You Know I Love You, good beat, love the drums, but at this point in the track list, I'm a little tired of the album, unfortunately. Lyrics start to feel like they aren't about anything real on this track. I feel I'm like, it makes me think back on the other lyrics on the rest of the album, and I'm like, I don't know, it doesn't, like, sometimes it feels sincere, like Past Won't Leave My Bed, but like a lot of the lyrics I'm just like, this feels like it could be about anyone. It doesn't feel like it's directed at anybody in particular, or like it comes from a sincere place or something, like a lot of the time, unfortunately, on this album so far. Rose Colored with Yeet, big switch up when Yeet shows up. Well produced again, but barely felt like a song. Yeah. Silhouette Man, I really liked. You know, sorry for talking shit for like 2 songs or whatever, but I really like Silhouette Man. I love the lyric, I'm just a little birdie stuck in the nest. I don't know, I think that was really cute to pull out, and yeah, very, very good song. Fragments, with featuring Don Toliver, probably my least fave, other than Can't See Shit in the Club. You know, it's fighting, those two are fighting for the least interesting songs in my opinion. Horses to Water, like reminds me of like, you can lead a horse to water but you cannot make it drink. Very similar to some other songs in Joji's discography, but chill. Nothing really to write home about it, but it's like it's pretty serviceable of a song. Strange Home has a deep driving bass. Pretty minimal song, but chill enough to listen to. I'm definitely not going to go back to it, but it was chill to listen to in the track list. Dior felt like a goodbye song, a pretty good song to end the album, but definitely not going on any playlists of mine. So yeah, that's the album, Piss in the Wind, you know. I felt like, you know, Joji's super fucking talented. He has good people around him. Whoever's producing this album and the songs on it is fantastic and amazing. And, you know, Joji's one of the most streamed artists in the world for a reason. Like, he's very fucking talented. But on this particular project, I wasn't really blown away by any means. I feel like they could do better. I feel like if they cut it down to like maybe 13 songs instead of 21, it would have been a better, more cohesive project. I mean, like, not like it's not cohesive, just like it would be easier to listen to all the way through for me and not feel bored. And I wish they fleshed out some songs a little more and made them longer. I'm feeling like a 6.9 out of 10 though, which is like a C, I think. And if I'm in grade school, it'd be like a C. So, you know, not bad, but not groundbreaking by any means. I would recommend it. If you're a Joji fan, you'll probably like it and enjoy like a lot of the songs on the album. If you're not, I'd recommend checking it out and check out Ballads 1. I would highly recommend checking out Ballads 1 if you've never heard of Joji before. I loved that record. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day. If you watched all the way here, I hope 2026 is amazing for you, and I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching.